Okay, welcome to the New Moon Workshop. If this is your first time, thank you for joining us. If you are back again, thank you, thank you. I love you. This is Pay What You Can. The link is below. That is just for the donations. And thank you. This is my job, so I appreciate it. Okay, let's just jump into it. This is Pisces season. We are in the Pisces new moon. Let me just get my notes, daddy's notes here. Okay, March 13th. So that's today, or depending on when you watch this, that's fine. You can take these workshops anytime, but they're best under or around the new moon, of course. So this is the last new moon of the energetic year. And if you don't know what I mean, yes, we're now in 2021, but we're still in 2020 energy. The spring equinox Aries season will invite in the new energetic year. That is the first house in astrology. Aries is the first sign. Also, if you're new and you're like, what the fuck are you talking about? I will always explain. So don't get like caught up on the vocabulary. Just wait for the summary. But the point is, Aries season will start in a week. So next week. So now we're in the last week of that last year energy, that old cycle. And I've been really feeling it. Maybe you've noticed I've like lost my voice a little bit. It's because I was out on the beach just screaming, just like at the top of my lungs, just like screaming, because I just needed to release so much anger and so much hurt and so much sadness and frustration. And that is all from 2020 up until now. It finally kind of just like, really, I noticed how much struggle, and that's the collective, individually, myself, like I'm just the same as you, right? So a little bit about Pisces, it's water, so it's a lot of emotion. We have a new moon, so now we're establishing new structures for new emotions to be invited in, new energies, new ideas about emotions, about how we want to interact, how we respect each other, what we accept in relationships can be love, work, friends, whatever. It's boundaries. So a new moon related to emotions is going to ask us to focus on how we want to establish better emotional boundaries and support systems moving forward. Pisces rules the 12th house. I said that earlier. So the 12th house can be connected to really wrapping things up, cutting them loose, but it can also be the things that really kind of screw us up, our undoing. That's in a low vibration, obviously, but when you think about how things can destroy you, it can be relationships, people that are really close to you, but you just allow their behavior to affect you negatively, or you don't have proper boundaries with work relationships, or you ask and you ask and you ask and you don't receive, and you're like, what the hell's going on here? It's like, we need to establish, especially now because we're moving forward as a collective. Now we're entering the age of Aquarius, and it means we all need to figure out how to connect and work together. Pisces energy is really strong with connectivity and making sure that we're all one. Like Pisces is the last house, number 12, the last sign, number 12, which means what? Pisces has a lot of experience. It's already experienced the full wheel all the way around. And to arrive at the 12th house, it means you have all of that experience, you have all of that knowledge, that wisdom, and you understand that I am you, you are me, and we are all one. So like, it's really important to release old ideas, old blocks, old obsessions about people or things or whatever in the past that didn't work for you. If you've been struggling with these old things and you're so angry or upset with these people, like they were here because they are part of you and they were here to teach you, and you have learned something big from these people. And now, or these situations or these work agreements or whatever, maybe you're just disappointed, you've lost a lot of things. It's because those things, we had them before, so we could learn what it feels like to lose them. Why? So that you could find more gratitude, you could find more appreciation for other things, for yourself, for your own power, etc. So when you think about the winter season, Pisces connects to the last 3-4 weeks of that winter season. It started with Scorpio. Scorpio is that death process. So it's death, it's slow, it's like decay. But when we arrive in Pisces season, now we've already let go. Now we're just still feeling the emotions tied to that experience. We're feeling maybe a little bit overwhelmed. Pisces season can kind of blur together. Everything feels like, what day is it? It's like, holy shit. I'm just like, oh my God. Yesterday I was just sitting on my couch thinking it was Tuesday. And I'm like, oh my God, it's Friday. I'm like, what the fuck is happening? So like, it can be a little bit confusing. Anyways, the point is, this has been a long process. Maybe some of you have noticed a lot of things unfolding since October, November, where we've really sort of dived into this release process. Well, now it's time to wrap it up and let it go for the final time. This is like ascension time. And then we get to move into Aries season, which is going to be next week. It's going to be such an amazing change of energy because it's fire, it's cardinal, so we go for it. Pisces is mutable water, so it's very flexible. It's very like feels everything. It's kind of everywhere, and it's just all happening at the same time. So it's going to be a different energy that I'm really looking forward to. And it's the new energetic year. It's going to be amazing. Okay. So the cards that I pulled, first one I have is the King of Cups reverse. This is talking about, again, letting go of all of those old emotions. And with the Queen of Swords here, establishing better boundaries. With new ideas, we all have a new perspective about ourselves and about the other people and the other situations we've been dealing with up until now. So now we understand it's like, I can't continue to, High Priestess reverse, I can't continue to ignore my soul. I can't continue to ignore myself. I can't continue to ignore my feelings about this situation or this person. It's like, I just have to say what I want to say. I need to, and maybe you don't have to say it to them, but you want to tell yourself the truth. Like you can't hide from yourself. And that is now what we really understand. I have this new deck called the Moon cards. I pulled one and it is the full moon in Aquarius card. And this says, show the world the real you. So like, come on. You can't pretend that you are comfortable in a situation you're not comfortable in. You can't pretend you want to work with people you don't want to work with. It's like, and why? Why lie to yourself so that you can continue to suffer? It's like, it doesn't make sense. Pisces doesn't want you to suffer or to struggle. It wants you to level up and to understand that you deserve abundance and joy and love and all of the beautiful things that the universe has to offer. So like, yeah, it's a little bit of a complicated time. It's definitely overwhelming for some of us. But this is the renewal. This is the rebirth. So like, get ready because Pisces, it feels like a baptism. It's like we're going to go under the water and then we're going to come back up and we're going to feel fresh. And like, this is the last time for a while that we're going to feel this overwhelming energy and this deep emotional roller coaster. It's like we're finally getting close to it. If you think about the astrology, the Pisces Virgo axis, it just means that they're opposite of each other in the sky. They're opposite. Virgo focuses on healing the body. And it's connected to Mercury, the planet, because that's the ruling planet for Virgo. So it's connected to the mind also. So cleaning the mind, cleaning the body, okay? And then opposite, you think about Pisces. It's also cleaning, but it's cleaning the soul. It's cleaning the energy. It's cleaning the emotions. And it's finally letting go, releasing, and ascending, okay? Be careful also because some low vibrational Pisces energy can look like impulsivity or I don't care, I'm just going to jump into this and whatever. It can be like lost in fantasy, also impulses and diving into like indulgence. So maybe doing something to feel like you want to just escape. So could be getting high or drinking or eating. So just you're going to want to like watch yourself during this time because it can feel kind of like, how do I escape this feeling? And that's like very Pisces low vibe. The numerology for this moon, the day is 13. So 1 and 3, 1, 3, 13. 1 and 3 equals 4. Okay, so we have a 4, and then 20, 21. So 2, 2, 1 equals 5. So now we have a 4 and a 5. And then March itself, first, second, third month, right? January, February, March. Yeah, third month. So we have 3, 5, and 4. And that altogether equals 12. Now you reduce it. 2 and 1 equals 3. Okay. If you're like, what are you talking about? This new moon is under the number 3. That's the point. And a 3 equals creativity. It's also imagination, freedom, communication, free spirit. So like, it's a time for us to imagine and dream about what we want, how we can feel more comfortable, how we can feel more free spirited, how we can feel more alive and excited about what we do and not feeling like we have to adjust ourselves to make sure we match other people so they feel comfortable. It's like, I'm done. And myself personally, I'm done. Like I'm done with adjusting myself so these people can feel comfortable. I'm not doing that anymore because I've done it and it doesn't benefit me. And like, it's not for us. And I'm only saying that about myself because we're all experiencing that on some level. So like, that's one thing, okay? Numerology, done. This is a big creative, also that Pisces, they're very creative. So like try to write, journal, get it out, paint something, draw if you have to, whatever. Okay, second thing, the astrology. So right now in the sky, there is an area of the sky and you could say it's called Pisces, okay? It looks like a pie in the sky. They slice it into 12 slices. Anyways, one slice is called Pisces. Right now we have the sun and the moon and they're conjunct. It just means they're together. So the two of them are together in Pisces. That's why it's a new moon, because the sun is like with the moon, so you can't see the moon itself, right? So that is at 23 degrees. 23 degrees is also a really good number. It's a strong number. Beside that, at 20 degrees, we have Neptune. That's also in Pisces. Neptune is connected and the ruler of Pisces. So Neptune really likes being in Pisces. It means what? Now we're probably having really strong dreams. We're doing a lot of dream work. Maybe your fantasies or your imagination or your creativity is like peaking. Maybe your emotions are peaking. We also have Venus at 19 degrees in Pisces. So the 4 planets, the sun is not a planet, I understand. It's a star, but I'm counting it as a planet. So it's in there. So the 4 of them are all in Pisces right now, and they're kind of hanging out. And it means that we all have an opportunity now to really establish new emotional barriers and boundaries. We have an opportunity to establish a new wish list for what we want. And Venus wants you to have good relationships, deep, intimate connections. It wants you to have abundance of like luxury and beautiful things. So like dream big right now because we can have that. And this new moon will have a 4-week cycle, it will have a 6-month cycle, and it will have a 12-month cycle. So whatever you're asking for now, try to check in 4 weeks from now, 6 months from now, and then next year at this time, and you'll see what's been manifesting, okay? Mercury, this is now a separate comment. Mercury is done its retrograde, shadow period. So it means it is forward motion. And I'm pretty sure that all of the planets are now moving direct, which means we have an opportunity to move forward with things. Yes, Pisces season is still asking us to wrap up and close off and cut off and release. I understand that. But next week, when Aries season starts, we are like ready to jump and to go, 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 go. Okay? Right now, I would say just take a break. It's not the time today for the next week. No, it's not go, go, go time. It's more about feeling, processing, observing. It's more about dreaming, asking for what you want from the universe, like letting them know, like it's that kind of vibe. It's not get up and go and work hard and focus on this. Like Pisces doesn't want to focus. Pisces wants to dream and just be like, whatever. Like they're just, it's, if you know a Pisces, like, yes, of course they can focus, and we all have multiple energies mixed within us, but like Pisces energy is so fun and creative, and it just wants to like go with the flow, and it's like, whatever. So like that's the vibe for the next week. Okay. So just chill. And it's also a lot of emotion, can be a roller coaster. So I'll go to Voga. Okay. We did the tarot, we did that. Okay. So now we're going to do the energy cleanse. And then we will start with the guided meditation right after that, and then we're done. So if you don't have a pen and a paper, you can pause now on my face. That's the pause game, and go grab one. Okay. And if you missed that, you can't go back. You're not allowed. Okay. You're not allowed. You will have one more opportunity later. So now I'm going to light a little bit of sage medicine. First, we give gratitude for the sage medicine. If you are using it, which now I'm really like, soon I'm now collaborating with this beautiful Black indigenous trans person who is going to be creating some smoke blends with myself. Well, they're doing it and we're collaborating, and I'm going to sell it to all you guys. We're just going to blow it up. It's so cool. So anyways, yeah, really just second guess why you use sage. And anyways, that we're gonna have a workshop for that. Okay, so just think about it. The other thing that's important is to recognize that we're all settlers on this land, most of us. So just to recognize that we have responsibility in reconciliation with the indigenous people, and they should be, no, they have to be included in that conversation. We don't decide for them. Okay, and if you are uploading a video, add captions. Deaf people are real people, okay? An event, hire an interpreter. That's it, that's all I'm gonna say. We're gonna move forward. Okay, so. You just need one little piece. Just need one small piece. I'm using two because there's like a lot of energy that we're dealing with, but okay, so we give gratitude for this sage medicine. We invite in the divine masculine and the divine feminine. I ask our guides, ascended masters, while ancestors to join us and to establish a light grid with all people who watch this. Doesn't matter where or when they watch this, they are welcome into this grid. And we cleanse our ears to hear the truth, cleanse our eyes to see the truth, cleanse our mouths to speak the truth, and we cleanse our hearts and leave them open to give and receive love willingly. I ask that that blessing connects to each person watching this and helps clear their space as well. Okay, so now what I want you to do is just close your eyes, and I want you to imagine that there's a green fire in front of you, and you're just going to use a gold comb to just comb down your aura. Your aura is an energetic egg-shaped field around your body. So just imagine combing it down, and tossing it into the green fire, and the universe is just going to remove it for you. I'm going to use a sound bowl now to help clear that negative energy from you, okay? Okay, I'm now going to start a little bit of other sound bowl music, actually. And I'm going to use some distance energy clearing symbols, 3 of them. They're from the Reiki practice. And you can now imagine white light just pouring down from above, just pouring down like it's showering all over your body. And then we're going to start the guided meditation immediately after. So you can just keep your eyes closed and just go with the flow of what I'm describing, okay?
We're going to start this meditation by taking 3 deep breaths. I'm going to count you in. So inhale, 2, 3, 4, and hold. And exhale, 2, 3, 4. Inhale, 2, 3, 4, and hold. And exhale, 2, 3, 4. One last time, really filling the belly, relaxing the jaw and the shoulders. I want you to inhale, 2, 3, 4, and hold. And release, 2, 3, 4. Now, I want you to envision that you're sitting in a comfortable space. Maybe it's on your bed or in a living room, but you're safe. And this is where we're going to dive into releasing a lot of these old karmic ties, these old relationships. So what I want you to do is pick up a photo album that's in front of you. And when we open it up, we're going to see photos from the past. So I want you to open the first page, and I want you to look at a relationship in your life that you're currently releasing. Maybe you've already released them throughout 2020 or earlier. But a lot of our emotions, a lot of our energies, a lot of the cords, they still feel tied to this individual. This could be work related. This could be love. This could be family. Maybe friends. Maybe there's a few people that you see. That's okay. Just go with it. There's no right, there's no wrong here. But these are people we've outgrown. These are people we no longer vibrate with. We attracted them into our lives for a very specific reason. It may have been a short time, it may have been a long time, but we've grown. So I want you to first and foremost Be grateful. Be grateful for the lessons that they've brought. Be grateful for the experiences that have taught you everything you needed to know so that you can move into this next cycle, this new energetic year, wiser, in better connection with yourself, understanding your boundaries better, and moving forward with who and what deserves to be with you. It's important to know that these were meant to be experiences. Experiences that come and go, not experiences that we are meant to carry forever. And although some of the trauma or the hurt or the pain that came from these experiences, it runs deep, well, it's time to feel it. What feelings are around these people? I want you to process that just for a second. I want you to let it up. Let it out. That's how we release it. That's how we make space. We make room for the new. When we refuse to feel, or we refuse to acknowledge, or we refuse to give ourselves space to release the pain and the emotion, then we're just holding ourselves back. So I want you to think about these people, think about these dreams or these disappointments. And I want you to give yourself permission to feel them and hold space and acknowledge that there is pain there. There is anger. There is disappointment and frustration. There are certain relationships that didn't work out. There are certain jobs that didn't work out. Things we invested our time, our energy, our money into. But what did they teach you? So as you look at this photo album and you see the faces, or you see images that represent these losses, I want you to say thank you for what they've taught you. I want you to forgive them, not for them, but for yourself, so that we can release and make space for the new. I want you to close this photo album now. And I want you to stretch out your arms and look at it. And I want you to see it burst into flames. These flames transmute the pain. They release the pain. We give to the fire what we no longer need. And I want you to see the ash fall to the ground. The ash in your hand as these memories, these experiences fall away to nothing. Now I want you to look to your right, and there's going to be another photo album. This one we're going to keep closed. This is the direction we're moving in. On this Pisces new moon, this is the last new moon of the energetic year. I want to establish new vibrations, new intentions, new goals that we're going to welcome in through the next 4 weeks, through the next 6 months, through the next 12 months. Now, holding this book, I don't want you to get specific with who, where, or what, because I want to leave that open to the universe to guide. But I want you to get specific with the vibration. So I want you to hold this photo album close to your chest, and I want you to just feel, not something that you want, because wanting insinuates that you don't have it, so it represents lack. I want you to vibrate, I am. I have. I am loved deeply. I am satisfied. I want you to feel that in your auric field. I want you to feel that vibration, because we are magnetic. You will attract it to you. It will take time, but it will come. I promise you, I've done it. I've seen it. I am independent. I am responsible. I am healthy. Feel what that feels like. It's just a shift in consciousness away. So feel what that feels like. What does it feel like to have everything you've ever wanted? And say it, believe it. I have financial security. I have enough to share. I have abundance. I love the work I do. Anything else that you are or that you have, I want you to feel it now. It's already yours. It's in a future timeline. You just have to shift your consciousness to bring it into existence. So I want you to put that energy into the album. Take a deep breath as we inhale. 1, 2, 3, and hold. And as we exhale, I want you to press that album into your auric field and exhale. 2, 3, and press that energy into your field and say, I accept it. It's already mine, and be grateful. Give it time. It's on its way. And when you're ready, I invite you to maybe move your fingers and your toes, stretch out your neck, and open your eyes. And welcome back.
Okay. Sorry, my computer battery made a sound and we just changed tracks. So I don't know what's happening, but I know now what you need to do is just put down on, I would get 2 pieces of paper, and one, put down everything you want to let go of, everything you saw in that book that you want to light on fire and let go. And then later, light it on fire safely. I'm not responsible for your choices. Okay. You're doing that yourself. The second thing, on your second paper, put down everything that you want to invite in. I am loved. I am financially independent. Whatever you saw or felt, I want you to put that down on the second piece of paper. Okay? You can pause now on my face and you can write your list. Don't cheat. You can't go back. You can't go back, bitch. Okay, pause. Welcome back. Now that's it, you guys. Amazing job. Thank you for joining us. Please put down what you're letting go of or bringing in the comments below. Like, subscribe, donate. This is my job. I appreciate all of the donations. I love you. Also, I have a spring equinox workshop. It's already sold out. So I've added 25 more tickets, but that is like actually max. Like I can't go over that number because my program won't let me. So the link is below. I will be selling the recording. So if you missed the live workshop, you can get the recording after, okay? And yeah, that's it. Please tell your friends to take this. Send it to your mom, whoever. I love you. I will see you in 2 weeks for the full moon, the first full moon of 2021, new energetic cycle. I love you. Okay. Ciao, ciao, ciao.